Okay, I don't know what happened there, but this is episode number 8, take 2. And just to, well, I'm going to start back over again and just to reiterate what I mentioned for the last minute or so. For some reason, I got cut off. But I just had a conversation with Quantum Touch founder, Richard Gordon. He had written many books, but for which his last book is called Quantum Touch 2.0, which touches base on his previous work. And it refers to the type of healing that we can bring forth from within ourselves as acting as a higher state of resonance, a higher state of vibration and frequency, and for which we put out the resonance of that vibration. And because of its capacity to being a higher vibration, it is of a higher resonance. And so the theoretical construct about this type of modality of healing is that we set the tone for the platform for healing. And so what essentially happens is that the person that requires the healing or the realignment of their energies, or even the alignment or realignment of their skeletal posturing, the alignment of their spinal column with the rest of their body, that in itself, the person who is about to be healed parallels the same type of resonance that the healer or the quantum touch practitioner is relaying out there in resonance. So it's almost like in comparison to how the menstrual cycle is, and sometimes depending on what individuals you are working with. And I've seen this, or I've actually heard about this phenomenon and read about this phenomenon many times on over, that when particular individuals, specifically females, are in a room together or working together, or they are very, very close with one another. And again, I'm working out as we speak. This is day 3 of my journey to losing weight, with my goal of 90 days to losing 30 pounds. So hopefully, as we progress with the amount of periscopes that I send out there to the universe, you'll be seeing my whole physique thin out as we go. So making reference to, going back to the subject matter, making a reference to my post thoughts concerning my conversation with Mr. Richard Gordon. Awesome individual. He's been doing this type of work for about 40 years now, and it really supports my efforts and my research concerning integrative medicine. And so for all my listeners out there, there's only one right now. I have I think 18 followers, but that's all good. Otherwise, again, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of my my name resonates with a lot of the authors, some actresses, some Hollywood, but that's all good. I'm trying to kind of reach out to Howie Mandel. He's also a periscoper. So one of these times when his scopes aren't too full, I can go out there and start making an interrelationship with Mr. Howie Mandel. He's hilarious. He loves periscoping behind the scenes, behind the curtain, and that's what I love about him. But otherwise, yeah, there's basically no fear in his eyes for the most part, considering he's in the worlds of Hollywood. But yeah, just from the past 2 years alone, and conversing with some of the world's greatest thinkers, authors, motivational speakers, basically people who resound from out-the-box type of mentality. Unbelievable experience in the last 2 years. Just recently, my consciousness and awareness is leading me towards monetizing what I know, especially with podcasting, especially with starting a radio station, especially with being able to network with some of the industry leading trailblazers of integrative medicine, energy work such as Reiki, going into the worlds of vegan culture, also with the yogi practitioners of things, especially with Kundalini yoga, very vital in the whole evolution of things as far as the industry of self-help and improvement and then human evolution. And just to say too, in itself, just growing up and how this has all contributed to the person that I am today. I couldn't say about even a year ago that I could talk in a recording device without even stuttering. And so for me to speak in this way, pro bono or off the head, off the bat type of things, that in itself was significantly huge for me. So to tell you the truth, just being in the whole industry of podcasting and doing this thing where I'm networking with some of the industry standard type of people out there, it's been huge. So I would just like to say that everything has been going wonderfully as far as the whole evolution of things with of the radio station and in the podcast. But again, not to stay off the topic, I wanted to focus more on the interview that I had with Mr. Richard Gordon. And it's different from Reiki with quantum touch therapy. Reiki more or less focuses on the entombment of things before the actual healing. But quantum touch is not invasive, it's very slight. And what you're actually doing is focusing or concentrating your energy towards a significant portion of your hands. And as you focus your hands on certain body parts to where you're actually healing the individual that you are focusing to heal, what is essentially happening is that you are placing consciousness and the intelligence of that consciousness in relationship to the universal mind. And as we know, as quantum theorists and quantum researchers, the consciousness in itself in relationship to the universal mind has to do with another term as far as quantum physics is concerned, which is non-locality. And we spoke about that many times on over, well, within the 45 minutes that we had conversed between me and Richard Gordon. And so it's been a wonderful experience just in that conversation alone. I can't reveal too much because this show is going to be broadcasted as soon as Real Revolution Radio launches on December 5th, 2015. So this conversation is going to be one of the most intriguing, paradigm-shifting, and eye-opening, heart-opening, and awakening conversations that you will be exposed to. And this will in itself open many, many doors to the world of integrated medicine, energy healing, quantum theory, and many things of the like. So tune in. I'll let you guys know the closer that we get to the broadcast, but oh my goodness, just the amount of enthusiasm, excitement that's going on right before we actually launch in December is just going to be a wonderful thing. Again, Joel Ayala Ayapana, that's my name. I am the author of the book of Positive Light, Remembrance of the Heart. Also the host of Awakening Paradigms on my new platform that is going to be released and launched globally on December 5th, 2015. And again, just to reiterate some of the talk show hosts that we will be having on this podcasting platform will be Dee Wallace and her show called Conscious Creation. She's the mother of Elliot in the movie E.T. And Miriam Knight, she is the author of the book What Wags the World. She's also a publisher as well, motivational speaker, host of many talk shows. And then we will have another talk show from amongst many more, which will range between 30 to 40 podcasters. One of them, my dear friend, Dr. Edwidge Bing. She will have her talk show called Conversations with Dr. Edwidge. So that's going to be a wonderful platform for which many people will be so delighted to hear and resonate with. So thank you so much. Again, if you would like to check out the website for Real Revolution Radio, or if you would love to be a podcaster yourself, please contact me. I say a weekly, I have five people that sign up every week. So by the time we launch, we're just going to have a significant amount of awesomeness that is resonating within that platform. Please give me a call, 216-618-3252, or you can log on to realrevolutionradio.com. That's www.realrevolutionradio.com. Leave me a message, contact me, however you want to get a hold of me. Just get a hold of me, and we can make your message known and broadcast it to the world. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. That's my broadcast for today on Periscope. That's my scope for today. Episode number 8. Namaste. God bless you. Wirakocha in Lakish. Love you guys.